this week has been an action-packed week for Below Deck Bravo fans. I mean, from 2 episodes of Down Under to having Captain Jason and Aisha on Watch What Happens Live to just all of the fallout that we've experienced between Gary and Daisy and Colin. Can't even get started on this video about that, but I do want to talk to you about last night's episodes, or, you know, feature film, if you will, Below Deck Down Under. As we're starting to see the personalities come out and everybody start to feel the friction, or whether it's tension and chemistry with each other, we're starting to see a lot more of the personalities come out. Biggest surprise of the episode is definitely that Culver is coming back. I've heard lots of talk here and there about whether it was Culver that I mentioned in my previous video about being the surprise person coming in, and I have to tell you, that's not the person I'm talking about, and I'll tell you at the end of this video who's coming to Below Deck Down Under. But Culver, oh, what a fun addition to the crew. Not only is he probably more capable than Luke, let's be honest, the other more green deckhands really need his help and his easygoing, steady personality coming in, because the bosun comes in and instead of taking the brunt of the feedback from Captain Jason and then giving helpful, constructive feedback and criticism to the deckhands, you see Luke just turn around and say, this is unacceptable, but never explaining the rules in the first place. And there are little details that you see throughout the episodes where he just drops the ball. Now, obviously, the ladder on the back was a big deal, and, you know, not having someone up at night is a huge deal. That was a huge liability. 2 people getting out in the water during shark feeding time, yeah, no, bad idea. Honestly, Laura rose to the challenge there, but we saw a new side to Laura this weekend. I mean, I'm not over it. The girl was really serious about the can. What happened to her? She seemed so cool and laid back and easygoing in the first couple episodes, and then this was new. Who knew that it takes her like 3 hours to get ready? And it was going to take her an hour to put on her can outfit. And not just an hour to get ready in it. She constantly was bugging Aisha about getting an appropriate can outfit from the beginning of the charter. And it's like, these staffers have to be able to flex and go with the flow, and whatever outfits are in their arsenal they use, they get creative with their own apparel. And she's over here insisting that she needs this and that, and it takes her an hour to get ready to do just a kicking dance. It was just meant to be fun and funny. It only took a few minutes. And yeah, if they wanted a professional can dancer, they would have had that brought in on a boat. They wouldn't have put you as the stewardess in that position. So yeah, got a little weird about dance, and yeah, got a little disrespectful with Aisha. I felt it very triggering that Aisha continued to get feedback from Laura in these little side, subtle, backhanded ways. She would say, oh, well, if that's what you want, or if that's how you want it, or something like that every single time. And it was so disrespectful, her tone, everything about it. Yeah, I'm not picking up what Laura's putting down, and I don't know if y'all also saw her dance moves, but if you need to go back and rewatch last night's episode, girlie got weird on the dance floor. That was new. The night out was cringe. I can't even get started on Luke. Actually, I'm going to get started on Luke. He shows every single red flag I have ever seen. Oh my God. The fact that he kissed Margot without, you know, any kind of warning, had her close her eyes so he could sneak a kiss with her. And then, you know, he kind of half apologized the next morning. And then he was like, well, I don't really feel bad. I'm just, you know, saying this because I don't want you to be upset. And then it shoots over to him in his confessional, and he's like, she liked it. Creep? Oh my God, what a creep. I'm not past it, really. I think there were several red flags. I think the fact that he cannot take a hint is annoying. I get that Margot is picking up whatever he's putting down, but I just think Harry has just been so lovely. All of his, methods of like getting to know Margot and approaching her are respectful and adorable. So yeah, I'm not really understanding that. And we already know that next week in the episode, Luke is going to make out with Laura on their night out. So yeah, I think Luke is going to be overall trouble. If I were a betting woman, I would say that he is, of course, going to be the one who is fired from the crew. We know that it's something upsetting. And judging by his messiness when it comes to flirting with the girls and everything, I'm going to bet that he runs his mouth to the wrong person, or he gets jealous when the other guys interfere with him and the girls he's wanting to hook up with. So that's my thought. I could totally see him getting jealous and saying something absolutely terrible, or, hitting someone or something like that. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. But, yeah. A third point I wanted to make. Chef Serena is hilarious. Oh my God. The way she talks about Captain Jason is fantastic. I just am not over it. I think she has these funny quips that really we haven't seen since Chef Rachel. And she's so funny. So I'm glad she got her stuff back. I think she's going to continue to be entertaining. And yeah, she's stressed, but overall, she's not problematic. And for a chef on Below Deck, that's pretty much all you need. So I'm feeling good about the cast. I'm going to go ahead and drop the bomb on who I think is coming to Below Deck Down Under in a couple episodes. And I gotta tell you, I've heard from multiple sources now that it is going to be Joao Franco. And of course, I've already had a hard time saying Aisha on these videos, and now I'm gonna have to say Joao all the time. I'll tell you another little hint that we saw last night on Watch What Happens Live is that when they showed Aisha a shag, marry, kill item with 3 of the guys from Below Deck, 2 of them were from Below Deck Down Under, and the other one was Joao. And if he weren't coming on the show later this season, that would feel a little random, but yep, the jig is up. We know it. Apparently, Joao mentioned it to someone on a cameo earlier in the year, and yeah, multiple sources confirm he is coming to Australia. And I can see this being a little messy for Aisha interacting with him. I don't think she likes him since she voted to kill him, but we'll find out soon. Tune in this season, and I'll be right here spilling the tea whenever I get it. Thanks. Bye.